There's a fun thing. Oh,
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. This is Bob.
hey, everybody, this is Miles.
It was like kind of a non-tune there. Hey, everybody, this is Miles.
Yeah.
There was something weird about it. It's a little weird. A little odd. So what was the cat eating tonight? What was your cat having?
I'm actually still feeding cats.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
Well, what is it?
Little, I don't know, food, no.
Little friskies.
Whatever it is, I don't know. Meaty patay.
Oh.
Wasn't that your name in college? Meaty patay?
Meaty patay, yes. Now it's just called fat liver disease.
Yes, you're clever.
Mm-hmm. Meaty patay.
Hold on. I gotta bring my wife her marital aid here. Hold on.
Okay. Do we really need
there
to hear
you
about
go.
this?
Oh, hold that. Upside to me, isn't
it? Here's your egg on a string.
Way on down south. Boom, boom, boom. Way on down south.
Are the cats okay? Everybody's doing good?
I got cats done. I still have to do dogs, so but
okay.
That's okay. We can still go. We can go. That's okay.
Okay. God forbid I get in the way of your household chores that you wait till the middle of the night.
I know a lot of people write in and say, "Hey, Miles, could you just bring us into your day? You sound like a really cool guy."
Yeah.
And
we love to hear about you feeding animals.
If I could talk to the animals.
Unfortunately, they do call you Doolittle, but not because of you feeding the animals.
Because I like to read.
Yeah,
that's why.
It's your nickname there has something to do with something.
Yeah. Something from something.
Oh my god!
Don't worry. Go ahead. Just go ahead. I'm listening to that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of animals, and I'm gonna be ridiculed for even mentioning this. Because I'll tell my story and then I'll tell you why I'm being ridiculed. How's that?
Yeah.
So I had to go in the office the other day, and I always get this choice parking spot near the dumpster. Oh, now he's gone. So I guess I'll just continue because he's just gone. He hit a button with his, I think. His nipple was erect, perhaps. Miles' nipple was erect, and he pushed the button and jumped off the show. So that's what happens whenever, it's 100 degrees outside and you've got your air conditioner cranked, and then you get hard nipples and you're a little sweaty, and you end up turning off your phone, or at least closing the window that you had. So there you go. Oh, there he is. He's back now.
Okay. All right. I'm done.
Did you wipe off your sweaty nipples?
Yeah. I'm okay now.
I told everybody you bent over with your sweaty erect nipple and jumped out of the show. Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm just doing some duties here.
Oh, now you're doing more stuff. Oh my God, what the frick?
No, I'm not done. I disconnected accidentally trying to feed these fucking dogs.
So I was saying, I got this choice parking spot by the dumpster.
Yeah.
I come pulling in like Dan Tana in Vegas, and slide into my choice spot by the dumpster. And as
Nobody's going to know this reference at all. No one will.
I know, that's why I made it.
Yeah,
And, I look up as I'm kind of gathering my things to get out of the car. I look up, and the dumpster's got those plastic flaps that don't really, they cover most of the opening, but not all of it. So in the middle, you can kind of see into the dumpster. Mm-hmm. And I look, and there's two squirrels like playing in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Right? They're like running around on top of the garbage, playing around inside the dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
And this one squirrel comes through the little opening, pops out, and he's got a whole tortilla in his hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why there's a tortilla in the dumpster.
That's weird.
Let alone
that's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, let alone one that's actually whole. It's like a whole tortilla that's never been eaten. And I mean, this guy, like, he's like, jackpot. I mean, you can just read it on his face.
Yeah.
And then the other squirrel's still squirreling around inside the dumpster, I guess looking for another tortilla is my guess. And he comes and he jumps down off the dumpster and kind of heads off into the the mild wilderness that we have there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, and so then I get home and I'm like, you won't believe what I saw today. Right?
In search of. This is Leonard Nimoy.
That's right. That's right. The St. Louis squirrel.
Says it exists. Yeah.
That's right. Dumpster diving in the city. And so then I'm like, I tell my wife and my son, I'm like, I saw this squirrel jump out of the dumpster with a tortilla.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're waiting for the punchline, right? They're like, okay, what's the punchline?
They're like, okay. And my son goes, he's like, Dad, all of your stories for Static have devolved into you watching animals do things. He goes, this is going to be your story, isn't it? I go, well, yeah. How many times do you see a squirrel with a whole tortilla shoot out of a dumpster? He's like,
yeah, I've been excited.
You need to go. Yeah. You need to be around more people.
Oh, Father.
You used to talk about interesting things, and now you just talk about, foxes and squirrels and deer. And
you're like birds. The Jack Tana of podcasting now, I swear.
Yeah. Wild and crazy animals. This week,
you'd be like the Joan Embry.
St. Louis City, where we see a squirrel with a tortilla.
All right. No one move. No, he's moving. Look.
Yeah, look. I'm gonna try to get a shot of him. Get a picture. I did. I was prepared enough. I took a picture of this squirrel with a tortilla.
He's a beaut.
That's a good one. That's the best. Hell, that's like a fajita tortilla. So my son made me feel horrible that I've devolved into just talking about animals. So
this could be like a children's book for you. Really, it could be like a good stepping off point.
Yeah, the squirrel and the tortilla. Exactly. Yeah.
Aquila and the tortilla.
Yeah. What's he gonna? Is he gonna use it as an umbrella? Is he gonna eat it? Is he gonna stuff it full of nuts?
Hey, fella, are you going to use that as an umbrella? I can see it now. Yeah, you're going to be like a Dr. Seuss or something with this whole thing.
Because, they have, if you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a moose a muffin,
Right.
Right. If you give a squirrel a tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought it was fascinating, and now I've been shamed into never telling another wild animal story.
Dad, shut your effing mouth.
Now, little does he kind of does know, but I, grew up listening to
Animal stories.
Animal stories with good old Uncle Larry and little snot.
Oh, you had to. You had to listen to that. That was an awesome show.
Awesome show. Tommy,
Larry Lou Jack.
out of St. Louis, we got a squirrel with a tortilla. What's the squirrel?
Is he going to be okay? Apparently.
He's making an acorn burrito. So
a chimichanga.
I heard Chipotle's hiring squirrels. Replace
next week he's gonna have a chorizo next week.
But I was just like, it was the most bizarre. I just pull up, boom, squirrel with tortilla right in front of me, and I'm like,
oh my god!
I went there early, so I was first one on the lot. So there you go.
I dreamt I saw a squirrel.
That's right.
Carrying a tortilla across the racer's edge.
This tortilla was as big as a squirrel. This is what amazes me, right? This is not like some kind of giant squirrel or some kind of mini tortilla. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. There how you could not enjoy this is beyond me. I don't know.
Sometimes the simplest stories are the best,
Yeah, I didn't see what he did with it. I mean,
yeah.
Maybe he wanted to share it, but he didn't share it with the other squirrel who was still searching for a tortilla behind him.
He should have taken it home to his nest and made it into a bed or something. It'd be like a nice soft bed.
A nice blanket. Yeah, it'd be like.
Imagine smelling tortilla all night. Man.
It was the flour tortilla, I'm pretty sure. I was close enough.
I went up and asked him, and he told me.
When you get the question when you go to some Mexican restaurant, corn or flour? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was flour. Yeah, he was doing. So yeah, he was like set for the whole week with that. I mean, hell, he can nibble on that thing for hours.
You didn't whip out your phone like, I've got to get this quick.
I did. I took my phone. I'm like, I got to get a picture of this.
America's Funniest.
And then I had to show, and then and then I get the oh, I see.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
For the old folks home.
Me and Bingo were driving.
You're gonna be buying that kooky bird feeder that sticks to your window.
I have one of those. It didn't stick very well though, so it's like been thrown in the garbage. But,
Oh my gosh.
They have one now that comes with like a built-in camera. I go, this has got Bob Lament written all over it.
I would love to have that one. Yes.
Oh, this is your Christmas gift. I can see it already. Yeah.
Catch a bird in the act of eating.
Holy shit! I just saw my brother-in-law's cock again. Holy cow!
Miles is going for the camera in the bird house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bow, chicka, bow, bow, chicka, bow, bow.
You know it.
That would be it. Like your ringtone for whenever there's a bird in the house. That's what it is on your phone. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. All right, let's see what's going on. These cardinals are really going at it.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Ah. Bow, 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 bow.
That's what that's called.
So, yeah, anyway. So I was put in my place. Maybe from this point forward, not as many stories about random animals.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going to go get my haircut.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad to hear that because my story tonight
is about an animal.
No, yes and no, and no. Okay. I don't know. So I'm a little, of a wild man sometimes, I suppose. I like to go to the big box store and buy, man stuff. And occasionally,
what kind of man stuff are you buying?
Buy plumbing stuff and stuff.
Well, you're the least handy person that I know, I think.
I know. I bought a snake and I freaking destroyed it trying to clear
Oh.
a drain. Within seconds, I had ruined this thing. I'm like,
Oh my
son of a
god! They're
bitch.
like, now I can't take it back.
Yeah, I know. I know. There's $20 ruined, but
Oh my! What were you snaking out a drain or something?
yeah, I had a bad drain. I was trying to, be all cool like you and do it. I
Yeah.
couldn't.
Okay.
Excuse me, get all choked up here.
Yeah.
So I
You're
said,
like,
I'm feeling a little randy. I think I'm going to pick up some bird seed
okay.
because I'm a wild man, as you know. I like to get
Yeah.
birds.
Yeah.
No, everyone. I mean, I don't get it often, but I got, it's not a big deal. But
Oh, Mrs. McGillicuddy, I can see you snaking the drain. That's why you broke it.
mm-hmm. Your dream.
I'm just going to be slipping this into the drain hole.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And so usually, like these big stores, people do not really go out of their way typically to, hey, how you doing, buddy? Need some help? Or
Oh yeah, they don't. They
not.
avoid customers. Yes.
And I always bitch about this. I'm like, well, maybe not to you, but I'm always like, oh boy, no one talked to me.
I need some help.
Oh well,
Can
dreams come true.
Can this
Yeah.
snake be used on a human?
My urethra is acting up on me here. And all right. So anyway, I go get the bird food, and there's all these choices. Of course, everything's ridiculously priced. It's like $20 for an 8-pound bag. Or I'm like, Jesus, man, where the frick do they grow this on the moon? Jesus.
What do you guys get? Why all of a sudden you want to feed the birds?
I just sometimes feed birds because I'm a wild man. I told you I get wild and I do wild.
Where you're gonna like lay out in your yard naked or anything, is it?
I get the welding mask and I put like the bird, like the hummingbird things in my face. And,
okay, I didn't know. I'm just asking.
No, I go. So I, obviously I'm not going to spend $20 on, all this bullshit. And
no.
So I'm
saving that 20 for some other bullshit. Yes.
Yes, autographs and shit. And so I'm there. I'm barely there. I'm looking like, okay, there's an $8 choice that's got my name on it. Okay,
that's right.
It's I'll probably get that. And out of my periphery, because I have good periphery, I see this like 20-year-old dude like beelining towards me like quickly.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this?
Interesting, sir.
And so he's got the vest on.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you up to? What are you doing? Looking at birdseed.
Was he security?
That's what I thought. No, I thought maybe he thought I was stealing something. Like, oh, what are you doing there, buddy?
When you walked in, did you have that big a bulge in your pants?
It's my snake.
Ba-doom-ba.
Yes. And no, I really thought it was security at first because it's just like he completely beelined up to me like, oh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is going to be weird. Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, birdseed. Oh, birds, huh? That's what you're up to, huh? Yeah, birdseed, little birdseed, huh? I go, yeah. He goes, oh, well, what about this one here, this $20 one? I'm like, nah.
What are you getting commission on this shit? Come on.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? Like, does he own the store personally? Is this, Sam Walton or something?
Yeah, Walton.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, 20 questions about what I'm doing there, why I'm doing it, this is the one I prefer. I'm like, oh, okay.
He's a fellow birder.
We've got the Autobahn Society showed up to help out poor old Miles, with his poor eyesight, apparently. Oh, because I have that old book now. I look like 20 years older than I am. I'm sure people are like, oh, you poor old man. Yeah. You poor old man.
That's probably
I don't know.
You're stooped over and you smell of urine.
So I'm dealing with this nitwit, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna get the cheap one, bud. Yeah, we'll see you, huh?
I'm gonna get the cheap one. Oh.
And he's like,
Did he like say, well, this has got 60% more millet?
I was waiting for that. I'm like, oh, okay. Now he's going to go into the whole, this is why you should get the $20 bag. But nah, I'm not doing that. No, we didn't get that far. So he just like immediately like disappears. Like he just got beamed up on the Enterprise or something. Like he's gone. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what it was. Like, where the fuck did he go?
Yeah.
I'm looking for a nuclear vessel. I'm like, okay. So I go there and get all the crap I need. I'm like, okay, I'm going to check out. And they have like a do-it-yourself, but they still have people there, like, for whatever reason, like lounging around, they just bullshit with each other. And, and who's up there but Mr. Autobahn, talking with the checkout girl. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I don't want to get into another, whole bird, thing with this kid again. Luckily, they were just talking about their
right there at the Birdman. He's getting the $8 feed.
Yeah,
cheap bastard.
No, I didn't even. Luckily, it was like, oh, look at my mismatched SpongeBob socks. I'm like, oh, okay. I think I'm getting this whole vibe now. What this kid's whole rap is. Okay, this is all.
Is this one of those work programs for special kids?
I was thinking it more and more. Like every second I was close to this kid, I'm like, there's something going on with this kid. There's something going on with this kid. Not that there's anything wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
Like, hey, are we related in some way?
Yeah, I should have went off on his socks. SpongeBob, really, if you think about it, is parallels the life of Christ. If you think about it, I don't know, but no, I don't know. Yeah, just the kid was weird, man. Like,
I'm gonna bring Christ into SpongeBob. Okay.
I don't know. It was just I wanted to leave. I'm like, I just want to leave. I want to leave.
I got my snake in my cheap bird seat. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring back our water jugs.
Which drain were you snaking? Can I ask?
My tub.
Oh.
It's full of spunk. I was just trying to get it, unspunked.
I was going to say hair, but okay.
Hair, yeah, we'll go with hair.
Okay.
No, but I had like water jugs, empty water jugs because we have a water thing at home. And, the old lady's making fun of me. I could fill these up with a garden hose for cheaper. I'm like, yeah, you're right on, Ethel. That's good. That's funny. That's a good. I'm like, I got to get out of here.
You're going to get the cheap seed and you're going to buy water? What's wrong with you?
I know, it's like Hannibal Lecter. I can tell by your empty water jugs and your cheap seed that you're not more than one generation away from poor white trash.
Exactly.
I know. I just like, I got to leave, doctor.
You smell of the lamb, Mr. Title.
Yeah. You smell. What did he say to you? What did Mig say to you? He said he could smell my sunflower. I cannot.
Nice. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So you're putting your place at the local Walmart, huh? Wow.
Yeah, well, it was the local box store. Let's just say.
Okay,
I don't want to
whatever,
really.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't really matter.
I
but
know
yeah,
where you
shop.
Like, it's Walmart.
Well, I go other places. I mean, I'm not married to Walmart.
You're there like every day.
No, I don't. I go other places too. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I go out to get lunch.
Sometimes.
At the Casey's gas station, I pick up something from one of the spiral glass cases that they have.
Oh.
Roller.
Yeah, I know. My friend Dirty Dominic is working there now. I'm like, oh jeez. Yeah, I'm like, oh my semi racist friend. I'm like, oh Jesus.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I'm like, oh, that's good.
Hey, you want to scratch it with that?
Yeah. Hey man, can you set me up some scratchers, man?
Hey, you want to scratch it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even try to turn it in if it's less than $10. Just give it to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't know he was
Right.
working there. I'm like, hey, Dominic. Hey.
And you come in and there he is. You're like, what do you got a name
Yeah,
tag
no, I
there
didn't
for?
know. No. I mean, he's older than me. I just figured, he's at home retired or something. Like,
Yeah.
oh, no, I'm working here.
I love to work at the cave. They give me a free pizza at the end of the night if there's any left.
Yeah, I know. He's always after me. I haven't seen you in a long time, Miles. Well, yeah, I know.
You haven't been showing up
Yeah, you
at the
haven't shown up.
meetings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. So did you?
Yeah.
So you were unsuccessful with the snake.
Yeah, within seconds I had broken it. Because no, you're supposed to hook it up to your drill. You hook it up to a drill,
Right, yeah.
and then the far end is supposed to like twirl.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing this, and I realize like, oh shit, it's twirling like as it's attached to the drill.
Right.
Yeah, like the far end is not moving at all. Like the part that's moving is what.
Okay.
So within about 10 seconds, I had ruined this. Now it's like an L shape. Like, oh shit, this thing's broken.
You probably have a trap on your bathtub, so you have to get around the trap.
No, I hired a guy, and now he's like, well, all your plumbing's leaking now. I'm like, yeah, I wonder who did that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Genius, tell me who freaking, because it wasn't before you got here, so, yeah. Yeah, you got some leaks downstairs. Like, yeah, I bet I do, asshole.
Yeah. Well, it looks like somebody took a snake and was using it wrong.
Yeah. Your snake isn't right.
Your snake is all. That wasn't a
You're
snake. That
bunched
was a
up.
goddamn mace.
It looks like a U-dick if you look at it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mel. I'm only laughing at your misfortune.
I know. I'm blowing all this money.
But you saved on seed.
Yeah.
Live streaming has stopped.